Right now, as you can see, we're just now getting the wiring figured out. Millimeter socket.
All right, Jake, what are we doing today?
All right, man, we're gonna install air management V2 system air ride on a 2010 Kia Forte Koup SX. Right now, as you can see, we're just now getting the wiring figured out. The relays are bolted down and the air system is bolted down as well. And over here, we have the bags. We're gonna be installing here shortly. So our next setup is to go ahead and jack up the car, remove the BC Racing coilovers, and get this air ride going. Alright, so now it's time to remove the wheels so we can get these coilovers on. Then put the bags on. Time for the other side. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to uninstall these BC Racing coilovers. Same way as installing them. I'm going to show you every single bolt to undo. What you need is a 3/4 socket, 17mm socket, and a 12mm socket, along with a 14mm wrench for the top bolts on the coilovers. I'll show you that in a little bit. So what we're going to do first, take this 3/4 socket, we're going to pop these two nuts out. 1, 2. After we take these side bolts out. So first thing I'm going to do is take these brake lines off so they're not in the way. Then I'm going to switch it. We're going to do a 3/4 socket to get those big bolts out. Then we're going to switch to the 17. And we pull this end link out right back here. Oh, I think it's a wrench I need. Yeah. Alright, so sometimes the air ratchet does not work. There's actually a flat washer back here. You can see the bolt moving. You get a flat washer back there and hit it with the gun again. Comes right out. Grab the trusty hammer. You're going to pop these two bolts out. You're going to hit them out. Now you're about 90% of the way there. And all we do is cup up on top, take a 14mm wrench, pop these 3 nuts off. Secret trick is I'm holding the coilover up to release the pressure so I can just spin these off by hand. Makes it a lot easier. There she is. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and start taking off the back coilovers, which is pretty simple. There's just 2 bolts, one at the top rear here, which is a 17mm, and one at the very bottom on the other side, which I'll show you after I take this one off. So let's take this top one off first. And we're dropped. So then we switch to a 3/4 socket. Switch to 3/4 socket. I'll have you come around. Just right underneath. And right here's the second bolt. Just actually hold the bottom shock on. So it's pretty easy. 3/4 socket. Right out. And we're home free. Alright, so next what we're going to do, since coilovers are out, we're going to cut these bump stops off right here, top and the bottom, so the bags can sit flat. Then we'll put the rear bags on. Alright, so now what we're going to do, take this cut off wheel, we're going to cut these bump stops off. There's one at the top and one at the bottom. And that's so this airbag can lay flat without hitting the air fitting and flat at the bottom. So everything's nice and flat and secure. And she's off. Alright, so since I cut the top bump stop out over there, I'm going to do the same thing, cut it out over here. There she goes. Alright, so while we're waiting for a plasma cutter to go a lot faster, cut out the rear, we're going to go ahead and install these front ones. Pretty simple, just like taking the coilers off. It's going to be 2 bolts in the front, 1 on the side for the end link, 2 to hold the brakes on, and then 3 at the top. So, let's get to it. So this is a quick cheating way to get it to go up without ruining your muscle. So we just torqued on the 2 bolts to hold the airbag on. Now we're going to put on the end link right through this hole. And tighten it up. Like I said, use the jack to cheat, makes things a lot easier. You can line up that end link without even worrying about stripping out a bolt. And like I talked about earlier, there's a little nut back here. You can get a wrench around. There we go. And then tighten up it with the ratchet while you hold on there. And we're all good. She's on. Now we'll go ahead and do the other side, and then whenever we get a chance, we'll cut out the back with the plasma, hook these up, and bag this Kia. Alright, so now we're going to plasma cut out the back couplings. Seems easiest. I got it. Okay, Kenny. As you can see, plasma cutter works a lot better. And side number 2. Just grind it out a little more. You guys new. Alright, I'm going to bolt this bottom bag underneath real quick, using this bracket from the bottom to the bag. So it's going to sit on this coupling, just like that. I'm going to use this and bolt it on from underneath.
Oh yeah.
She ain't going nowhere. Alright, so I'm going to put the stock strut in, because the stock strut actually goes an inch lower than the VC Racing coilovers. So if I'm going to be on bags, I might as well go as low as I can. So I'm going to put this in, and get ready to put the bags in forward. Oh, brother out. Let's start. There you go. That's it. Damn, I saw a spark. Alright, so we're going to bolt this in real quick. Alright, go down. We're going to bolt this strut in finally. There you go. Good.
Take one.
So we're gonna drill a hole in the top of this coupling into the bag. Not the bag itself, but there's a bag cup here. We're gonna put this bolt through it so it never three wheels. If I ever three wheel on this car, the bag won't jump out. So here we go.
Right through the bag.
No, not through the bag. There we go. Alright, so this side's done. We're going to move on to the other side. And all I got to do is run lines and do the front still. Alright, so now it's time for this side.
Don't know no one but you and me, we keep it undivided. Now alpha, feeling type of way, fold up and light it. We're real about it, we're still about it. Forever and ever we are.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and install this last front airbag. Let's do it.
Forever we ride it, forever, cause we good. Forever we own this, forever, yeah, all this. Forever we own it, forever, ever, ever, ever.
Alrighty, so quick update. We ran the driver's side line all the way under the car for the front, and the rear is also hooked up. Have the other lines in place. Just gotta finish running them. There's the out from a grommet. Work our way up. This is where the driver's side lines go. Right to the first one. Boom. Driver's side goes all the way up around the gas tank, through the middle, all the way along the frame rail, and then to the front. So that's a quick update. We're gonna go ahead and do the passenger side and then show you guys the end. Alright, so it's been a minute since we last updated. We ran the lines under the car fully, which is pretty easy. I mean, we just zip tied it to the frame rails, ran it, hooked it up. While it was on jack stands, we checked to make sure it wasn't hitting the lines, which looked like we were fine. And this is maxed out in the front as of now. And fuck! Look at this! The fender's fucking bulging. Shit! So as of right now, it's just temporary setup. We wanted to make sure it goes through the calibration and everything, which I still have to run through. But here's the temporary setup with all the wires. Everything's ran. And then here in a little bit, we should have everything hooked up fully and functioning. So stay tuned, and pretty soon we'll have it all the way maxed out inside the front driveway and then fully up. I'll show everybody what's going on.
This atmosphere is heaven, but don't know no one but you and me. We keep it undivided. That alpha feeling type of way, fall up and ride it. We real about it, we still about it. Forever and ever, we own this forever. We riding forever, cause we good forever. We own this forever, yeah, all this forever. We own it forever, ever, ever, ever.
Water.
Rob Stone, 2 damn phones, Babylons can't crack the code. Used to sip out styrofoam, but figured I should stick to dro. Backwoods overload, don't like to smoke them swishers, ho. If you hit my liquor store, it's 50 cents for single post. Said she wanna roll with me and smoke up all my weed. I said, baby, just buy that cheese, cause you can't smoke for free.
Alright, so just got done washing this beauty. I'm gonna give you a quick update. Here's the air system, my 5-gallon tank. This is gonna be hidden a little bit later. I just put it on there for now. That goes down to the air management system. This is her maxed out for now, but eventually I will go lower. It's about 1 to 2 inches off the rear and about a ½ inch to an inch off the front. So she's getting there and pretty low. Maybe add some side skirts, make it a little bit lower. It'd be just about as low as the lip. So, but here she is, 2010 Kia Forte Koup XX with 2 via air 444C compressors, 5-gallon aluminum tank, which is painted red. And there'll be more videos in the future. Alright. Jacob here signing out.